Welcome to the Ask Coach Mac podcast, where coaches from around the world get their strength and conditioning questions answered.
What's up, guys? McKeefery here, and welcome to episode number 5 of Ask Coach Mac. Thank you so much for joining me today. We have a great question from Matt, but before we get to that, I want to thank today's sponsor, Iron Grip. Iron Grip has been leading the way in free weight design and construction for over 20 years. I've put their plates, dumbbells, and bars in 3 facilities, including my own garage, where my family and I train. Please join me in thanking them for giving back to the strength and conditioning community by supporting things like Ask Coach Mac and the numerous conference and clinics that they're a part of. To learn more, go to www.irongrip.com. Follow them on Twitter at iron_grip or call 1-800-664-4766. All right, here's today's question from Matt.
Hey there, my name is Matthew Piedad, and I'm a strength and conditioning intern. My question for you, Coach Mac, is do you provide an extra lift or an extra workout for the guys that don't travel during the season and the guys that don't receive playing time? Is there something extra that you have them do compared to the starters?
Matt, appreciate the question. With our in-season program, typically what we will do is we'll dictate the number of training days based off of their playing time. And so if they are playing more than 30 snaps, they're playing a significant part of the game, then we'll lift a 2-day split with them, which will be essentially 2 total body splits, typically the day right after the game on a Sunday. And then, we take Monday is our off day, Tuesday is our most difficult practice day, and then we'll allow them to come in either Wednesday or Thursday based off their class blocks to get their second lift in. And so that way we're getting some recovery right after the game, getting them moving, getting them the blood flow, the juices going, and starting the recovery process right after the game. And then obviously we're training, getting a great lift in and enough recovery before the next game. All right. Guys that play less than 30 snaps, we'll do a 3-day split with. And so, again, we'll go Sunday. And now they lift both Wednesday and Thursday as well. And we typically follow a similar split, 2 total bodies, with that 3rd day being an upper body split, just to kind of stay off their legs. Again, allow them to recover completely. But we're accounting for the stresses of practice and the amount of volume that's on their lower body already. Our guys that don't play, our red shirts, maybe didn't even get into the game, maybe dressed for the game but didn't get into the game. What we'll do is we'll lift them on a 4-day split. And so we'll lift Sunday and Monday as an optional day for them, which is the ideal day for them to train. Or they'll come in on Tuesday morning early and get that work in on Tuesday, so they have enough recovery before practice that day. And then we'll go Thursday, Friday. And we traditionally follow a very linear progression, a systematic linear progression for our periodization plan, where we'll have 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days, and follow that pretty much where we'll go through, educate them on our core lifts, or for lack of a better word, core lifts, testable lifts. We'll make sure that we go through all the progressions for our clean progressions, bench and squat progressions, and really just find opportunities to educate them on the training process. What our levels of expectation are from an effort standpoint, our levels of expectation from a execution standpoint, and then just typically our levels of expectations and standards from a character and discipline standpoint. And so we use this time period early in their career to really set the stage for what's to come throughout their entire career. What's great about the in-season program is that it's the longest, most uninterrupted training period that we have. And for those red shirts, it's the longest that they'll have in terms of their development as well. And so, given that the off season 8 weeks and the summer is 8 weeks, our seasons can go, between 13 and 19, 20 weeks. And so we really try to take advantage of it. During that time, it's typical that the athletes will be a little disgruntled. Here they are coming from high school programs where they were the star. They got the most playing time. Their name was in the paper, the whole deal. And so we try to really make sure that we capitalize on their internal motivation and their competitive spirit. And so we have a competition we call the Clash of the Eagles. We divide the state in half. Anybody that's in the state, we have an east side and a west side. And then we turn around and we take the United States and we divide that in half as well. And depending on where they were recruited from, where their home state is, we'll put them in a west side or an east side as well. And so we have, kind of an equal team. We try to make it as equal as we possibly can, an East versus West competition. Every Friday in the morning, we have a competition at the end of our workout, the end of our lower body workout. They're fatigued. We do all kinds of things. We have, big man 7-on-7. We have skill guys pushing the sled. We have volleyball. We do puzzles, mental puzzles with weights and things along those lines. We really try to find ways just to have a little bit of fun. And it's a mixture of fun and just butt-kicking competitions to really kind of get the competitive juices going, but also make it a memorable experience for them, which is ultimately one of our program core goals, is for them to have one of the most unique and fun experiences of their life going through our training program. And so many times the upperclassmen that have gone through it, they'll come back in on Friday mornings and watch those competitions, cheer their side. They'll remember whether or not they were east side or west side, and there's some bragging rights when they are able to when the teams win and they're able to kind of get after each other with it. So really becomes kind of a fun environment, something that's motivating, and all the while making it so that they understand our levels of expectations in training. And so we have a really fun time with it. Our players seem to enjoy it, and then most importantly, they're able to develop through it. So Matt, I hope that answers your question. We'd love to hear what everyone else thinks. Use the hashtag AskCoachMac5 to continue the discussion over on Twitter. I want to encourage everyone else that if you have a question that you would like to potentially be featured on the show, head over to www.askcoachmac.com and leave your question there at the bottom of the page by hitting the record button. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. And here's a quote to finish the day by Albert Hubbard. Do your work with your whole heart and you will succeed. There's so little competition. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode of Ask Coach Mac. Bye for now.